Okay, and we're back. When we go live, you never know what's going to happen, right?
Right.
So we're going to blame this one on the weather because we got a storm coming through. But we're back, and we're just going to continue a little bit with Toomey if we can have the conversation. There was a couple of other good
So you got
points.
the 6,000, no payment, no interest. Then you got the 6%, which would cover the down payment, and that would cover the majority of the closing costs. But on
Yes.
that one, again, there's going to be a monthly payment. It's based on the interest rate and 30-year term, I think, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
30-year fully amortizing second,
Okay.
paired with a 30-year fully amortizing first. The rate is the same for both first and second. Currently, our rate on that is super competitive. Today's rate, it's 5.875 for all eligible applicants.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I think that, obviously that's really cool because that's a below market rate right now. And it's interesting how the markets move and change over time. How sometimes one program may be more advantageous than another, just depending on what the season is. So we're in THDA season right now. You can get a lower than market rate. Hey, you can even get a better rate though. I think there's been some recent revisions to the THDA program. You want to speak on that possibly?
Yes, yes. So as of March the 1st, we updated our homeownership for the brave. It is now homeownership for heroes. So we
Okay.
included more of our heroes, right? So in collaboration with the governor's office, we're able to offer this program to firefighters, state and local law enforcement officers, EMTs and paramedics, along with our veterans and military borrowers. So what they do get with this program is that, we talked about the 5.875 for our eligible applicants. So with this program for our heroes, they get a 50 basis points reduction in their rate. So
Wow.
5.375, super
Wow.
competitive. It's a
Wow.
great rate.
So that's a fixed mortgage at a 5.375 in today's pricing. This is what's the date? It's March. So March 16th. That sounds like a last year or year and a half ago rate.
Right.
So you got the 6,000, no payment, no interest. Then you got the 6%, which would cover.
Okay, Janelle, what do you think about that rate? 5.875 for most borrowers, but did you know that they had a new program, had modified their Heroes program at THDA?
No, I wasn't aware of that at
Okay,
all. That's
okay.
great to hear.
Yep. So it used to be Home for the Brave. If you were a veteran, in some cases, even if you're a veteran and you don't have a DD2, well, you can't qualify for a VA loan for some reason, but you're still a veteran and you have your DD214 and some other documentation, you can get the below market rate pricing at 5.375, and not, you wouldn't be able to do a VA loan, but you could still take advantage of THDA. But now they've rolled it out to police, firemen, and other industries. They call their Heroes program instead of Home of the Brave. So I thought that was pretty cool. And let's see what else we got. We got a couple of more quick tips from THDA, and then we're going to talk about this wonderful property we're in.
Wow. So I just want to, just for clarity, and you're educating me. And again, I'm doing this every day. So you don't have to be a first-time home buyer in all situations to use the THDA loan. If you go with the conventional option, you don't have to be a first-time home buyer. If you're in a targeted tract, you don't have to be a first-time area. Or if you're a veteran or one of the
Yeah.
heroes, does the heroes apply as well to that?
Unfortunately, no. That's a
Okay.
separate layer. So
Okay.
for the heroes, they get the rate reduction,
Okay.
right? But
Okay.
to be exempt from the first-time home buyer for the Great Choice program, yes, they would still have to be a first-time home buyer unless they're, again, a veteran or serving a second term.
Wow. So I just want to, just for clarity, and you're educating me. And again, I'm doing this every day. So
Okay, so that looped a little bit, but again, I just wanted to bring out that you don't have to be a first-time home buyer for THDA necessarily. If you're in a targeted area and you want to purchase again, there may be an opportunity to get a little bit of down payment assistance there. These are just some tidbits again that she was brought out that I thought was exciting. If you're on here now, if you're viewing, feel free to drop a comment in, and so we'll know we're there. Let us know that you can hear us and all that good stuff coming through. We got one more little snippet from THDA. This one was really something I didn't know, and I got to share it with you.
Okay, and I have another question that just popped in my mind. With THDA, a couple things we look for. First off, I want to tell people, if you're thinking about purchasing a home and you're working on your credit and you want to get it to 740, 800, you've been told the better your credit score, the better rate you get. That's not always the case. And I really want to emphasize that because the minimum credit score for THDA, I believe is going to be 620 on the conventional, but normally we go with the great choice around 640. Now, if you qualify for 640, you get the same rate as an 800 credit score borrower, right?
Correct. Yes.
So you could be kicking yourself by waiting and missing out on opportunities because we know the market's continuing to move. You don't want to necessarily wait to see if you qualify, and THDA could be a great choice for you. I do have a question about income limits. I know that there's acquisition cost $375, and what that means is the house can't be more than $375 in certain areas, and that changes based on county. But there are also income limits as well. My question has to do with the conventional option, though. Can you tell me, when we go in with Freddie Mac, we typically partner that with Home Possible for 3% down, and there are 80% AMI income restrictions. Is that the same with THDA, or how does that work?
So this is recent update, right? We were at the 80% AMI, average median income. We updated this to the same limits as for the government bond program, the Great Choice. So what we're looking at is, I believe it's more towards the 140 AMI. So for Davidson County, surrounding counties, right, Williamson, Rutherford County, we're looking at an income limits at the higher tier. So 132,000, a little over 132,000. I think it's like $132,020, right? So that's the limit, and that's way more than what the 80% AMI was. So that, game changer.
That's crazy. I want to ask a whole bunch of technical questions, but we're not going to do that here. But that is crazy to know.
Okay, so what we have had the mute button down for about 30 seconds. Now you remember I said I promise you I'm gonna not unmute, and so we just did that. So, but anyway, let's jump back in here. We are sitting in what room?
This is the sunroom.
This is the sunroom. So let's get a picture again of the sunroom. It is beautiful. We got windows all around us. We saw the storm roll in. They kicked us off the first time. Luckily, we're still on here, I guess, right now. But I wanted to show a little bit about this property and just kind of talk about it. So as you can see right now, that is the kitchen area.
Yes, the main kitchen.
Okay. The main kitchen. Tell me how many kitchens this place got.
This house actually has 2 kitchens.
Okay.
So this property has a main house, and then it also has an attached apartment. It's a 2-bedroom apartment. So endless possibilities there.
So we're in Nashville, and you got an apartment already on here. A lot of things going on in there. Can you rent this? What can you do? I don't know. Tell me.
Well, with the apartment, like I said, you have a lot of options. So it's definitely great for like an in-law suite or adult child, but also You can do a short-term rental, so we like to call those Airbnbs. So you can do a short-term rental with the apartment because it is a separate interest and you can lock it off from the house, so great with that. Or a long-term renter, if you want to rent it out long-term over 6 months, 12 months, or a little bit longer, you have the option to do that as well.
Awesome, awesome. So I've got a few shots of this property. Now, I am not a real estate agent and I don't do it as well as they do. But this house, how many bedrooms, how many baths?
It's 6 total bedrooms and 8 bathrooms total. So it's 6 full bathrooms and 2 half bathrooms.
Okay. It looks like about 49-50 square footage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty
awesome.
big.
Awesome home. It's beautiful, y'all. I'm sitting here right now, and when I drove up to this home, I was like, man, I was amazed at just the footprint. I do want it. So we need to do a lot of loans to make this happen for me. All right. So let's take a look at a couple of things about the home as far as the schools in the area. It looks like we got Grover Elementary, H.E. Hill Middle, Hillwood Comp. It's very convenient to a lot of places in the area, as you can see from the graphics on there. If you like living outdoors, you've got a lot of, you got Percy Warner, Centennial Dog Park, Topgolf. This is my favorite graphic coming up. Chanel. Food.
Oh, yeah.
Neighborhood eats. You got 83 places to choose from, 83 roughly within a 5-mile radius. So I want you guys to take down this information. Janelle's been gracious, been here letting me to come in and spend some time with her this morning. So if you need someone to work with you to purchase the first home or this home, which is beautiful, we're going to show you just how beautiful this home is in just a half second here. Give her a call, all right? So let's check out this house. So I've unmuted.
I was going to ask that.
I always do that. So pictures and video do this house no justice, but I'm here with Janelle Douglas, and she's going to tell us all about this property. Let me turn the music down just a little bit so we can make sure we're heard. We are unmuted, so we're good. And also, before we get you to say anything, if you're viewing us right now live, please leave a comment. Let us know what you think about what you've seen so far. Let us know if you have any questions about the home, and we'll be happy to address those. But Janelle, tell us a little bit about the property.
Yeah, so the property is situated in Westmead. The address is 609 Clematis Drive, and it's just a great property. I've actually worked with the investor the entire time. So we purchased the property, and then in addition to being a realtor, I am an interior designer. So I was happy to work as the designer for this project. And I worked with a great contractor who I love to death. That's my husband, who's the owner or co-owner of the Onyx Group, and they did the renovation here. And so just to see this home transform was really, really great. So as I mentioned before, it's 6 bedrooms, 6 full bathrooms, 2 half bathrooms. But in addition to that, it's just a lot of space. Like we're sitting in the sunroom now on the main house. There's also a flex space in the basement here. And then when you go over to the 2-bedroom apartment, it has plenty of space. I mean, me and my family could live there and be completely content. But it has the open floor plan with the kitchen and the living room, but it also has a sunroom as well. And then in addition to those 2 spaces, we converted one of the storage houses into an apartment, not an apartment, an office. So we know that we're in the space now where everyone is working from home. And so that allows you to get out of the house and away from the family and the kids and all of the distractions and go out there and work and be productive. So really great property.
And, you know, I pulled my big truck around, plenty of room to get around. Normally I wouldn't pull in, but it was a lot of space here to, you know, plenty of room to park your vehicles. And I haven't had a chance to see the house yet, so I can't wait because I had to get set up and get everything rolling for this interview. So I can't wait to look around. So tell us a little bit about yourself and about your firm. Who do you work for again?
Yeah, so I'm a realtor with Arbitrage Brokers. Arbitrage is a great firm. It is a minority-owned firm and a woman-owned firm, and the owner is actually Stacy Coleman, who's on the Greater Nashville board, so Greater Nashville Realtors board. So great leadership there, really just a strong family feel. So I love it there.
So how long have you been in real estate?
I've been in real estate for almost 10 years now. I can't believe it's been that long, but yeah, almost 10 years.
Gotcha. What's your favorite part?
My favorite part of real estate.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a really good question. No, it's not bad at all.
Yeah.
My favorite part of real estate, honestly, is just helping people. I like to tell people that my purpose in life is just to help people. And through real estate, I love being able to help them get in a better financial footing. I mean, whether it's buying your first home or I work a lot with investors, I just love that part of that, knowing that my clients are better off after their real estate purchase.
Awesome. Well, very good. You know, again, wanted to stay tuned. If you're a real estate agent, if you're in the business, a real estate professional, period, if you're insurance, title, you know, jump over to our group, Real Estate Professionals Tennessee, and we'll be doing updates to get product features, different things that come out, different events. We'll be sharing just a hub for information. And I invite you to share your details on that page as well. And thank you again.
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Anything you want to share before we get off here?
Well, yeah, just today, a house had a price improvement of about $150,000. So I invite you to check out the listing again. If you want to have a private showing, I would love to show it to you. But really excited about this property.
Awesome. It is a great property. Get in contact with her to check it out. I'm going to go check it out and maybe take a few other pictures and share as well. So y'all have a good day. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, guys.